So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, 5'11" tall, weighed in at 147 pounds. He's got a reach of just over 72 inches. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos with a reach of 188 centimeters.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world. Fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fail this thing.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs. Hold that thought! Crawford is dazed. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good man back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was.
Smart. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much.
Much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get your jab back. It's boxing. Just be smart.
Focus. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
You win this round. Only lost 1 round. Listen, don't worry about it.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the...
Now, Oz, come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a
The
time.
referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
No rest for the weary. And down goes Crawford. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Just keep him up.
You got all that work in the camp. You gotta get out there and switch up.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go
Loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
Let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
You do. Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
Stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Go out there and finish him. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Good.
Let's get it started in round 3. A counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back. Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Back and forth they go. Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want the knockout. Those who thought this would be this match, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. There's no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Crawford in trouble. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Crawford's legs are all over the place. the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
To make or break a fighter.
Go back out there. Straight round, get down on the rocks. Good man, good man. Just stay back out there. Win the round. Ready to go back out there.
Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Don't give...
He's boxing. Be smart. Get your shots in. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Get your mark.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight.
He's down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't...
Get back out there and win the round.
Right. To load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Back at it. The straight right just misses. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there, toe to toe. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain with a brawn.
And he scores with the counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Crawford may be ready to go down. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here or this fight is going to be over.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Okay, Rocky, I like that round. Good work. Just keep him in the end.
Not even in the lead. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't pick
Out there and lose the mate. You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's
to the fight. Great round. Relax now. I don't want you to load there.
and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
We've been take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there, take his confidence.
Go out there and finish him.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Take away.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing the power shot.
Here we go in round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He missed with that jab. Perfect counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Crawford is dazed.
Don't punch. Don't open up until you get your legs back.
I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You need to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
What you doing? The gap's up there. Stay focused. Don't run back.
And get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Get your mind back on the job. There's a god-awful round now, Ross. Come on.
And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do.
That's right. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your body.
Timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body.
In camp, you gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
Time winding. On to the sixth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Just missed with that hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't strike. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Go back out there.
Great work and move that time. Move that jump slick.
And we'll go again. Come on, you're switching on.
The time. Sets him up. Then you take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
And win this round. Got everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. You need to go back out there, and you will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. beautiful. That's it. Stop.
Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round.
Great work. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
And now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there.
But don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
I need to go back out there.
Two straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
And there's the bell for round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These punches coming from every angle. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was her.